mfanye kitu kimoja. Kama huyu nani Gintu angelikuwa anasumbua, angekuwa hapa. Kama ingelikuwa ni mtu ambaye anakaroka ametoka. Mimi naomba tu Gintu ufanye tu kile ambacho unajua kizuri kwa Mungu. Hata huyu kama pia mamako, ni kama pia ni mamake pia hapa nje, afanye kitu ambacho hata yeye mwenyewe mara anajua kwamba yule mama jamani amenipatia sehemu na mimi pia nimefanya kitu kizuri. Kile ambacho mtu unajua hichi hata mimi mamangu pia mzazi nitamfanyia. Hiyo tu naomba, alafu na nyinyi pia mshikamane pamoja. Nitakotepa. Sawa. Kwayo? Sawa. Bono sasa ngwenda atore. Ngwenda atore. No, veni morantebi. Ena uli renga mo. We ogute. Nchohano.
Wapewa nauli. Takachuka mbiga ukikori kinyu.
Iya nauli nko themo ba. Kwa pale nauli.
Bahe. Si wameomba. Hawa. Nangwe.
Jako gamba ni chiharaka kwa kwanza. Uo ni chiharaka.
Tari gani haraka? Nimeomba.
Uko kwamba kia unugutuno tubo hi. Tagambaa ngora. Igeturiga. Ma.
Exactly. Hello beautiful guys again. After all and also the transaction of the money, I have got this kind of the whole land immediately, because here it's just a talk, and that's my all assumption to come out and say we don't have to talk much, and we have to deal with how things going to be coming each kind of the time. No irrelevancy, no nothing. It's a very huge piece of land from where the house is until the far point where you can see the maize stock around. The maize have not been harvested. It's a very large piece of land, and I have won it. It's a lot of money also for us to transact, and the good thing is I do phone transaction, and I started it doing yesterday for talk about we have the limit that the Safaricom, which is the telecommunication company, always give us up to 500,000 you can transact, which is 499,000 you can transact in a single day. So I started yesterday until today, and we have sorted it out. The chief is there, and all the signings, we have already done the signings, and everything now is very occupable. So this is the piece of land. Here there was a tobacco, as you can see, as I'm just moving towards this kind of the far point, and also this area of the maize also, it's included. So it's a very huge part of the area they're going to be occupying to make sure that things are going to be working so meticulous. So it's I always come out and I clearly say, by God's grace, we have to go forward, and that is what we are moving up to make sure that we have to invest whatever we're going to be having and also doing it. I cannot go to Nyamwini in terms of some of the people talk about, oh, Gintu, if I can buy a land from Matiko, or buy a land from somewhere else in a huge, awesome amount of money. Some of the people talk about, oh, maybe Gintu is just using this kind of the people. No, I don't invest in such kind of the villages here. So this is the last spot that, this is the last spot, and this is where you can see the area reaches. And I've taken everything. There's nothing gonna be remaining here like, oh, you're gonna be remaining a piece of land. So it was in an auction, and I have just to make sure that I'm gonna be taking that kind of an auction, and that's what I've just done here. So somebody was just planting this kind of the maize, and you can see it's a good fertile area if prepared, so meticulous. You can see how big the maize is gonna be. You can see there's a good yield from here. That's why the area was in an auction, and I had to purchase it to make sure that everything gonna be so meticulous here. It is measuring 476 feet by 201 feet to the top. Wide is 207 by 472, which is a longer. So you can understand how piece of land is that one, and it's looking like 2 football pitches. Hello, beautiful folks on the internet, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's Gintu early in the morning to Kumaveras. And early in the morning, we are here to make sure we're going to be starting this kind of the day with immediate effect. And we're going to be making sure that we are tangling for the work. And here we are now making sure that we are early in the morning and getting some of the things to be rounded up. And have some of the gentlemen. Hi, man, what's up? Everything's good. We have this kind of the threshing machine, and we are now making sure that we're going to be getting to the work, because my brother Sigan was the one who was taking care of it, but he went back to school, and I have to take over the responsibility, because if the work calls, is another day with another dollar. And here we go. Come and take over this kind of the charge here and make it happen, guys. We are now tying it to make sure that everything is coming out clearly. And the motorbikes are the ones that are taking the position for this kind of the coast route here. And we have to let up. Finya hivi kuja huku. Let hivyo. Rudisha huko hiyo kidogo. No straight. Ilete kuja pande hivi.
Ndio huko ni nani?
Hapa. Ndio kabisa. Iko sawa, eh? Hapo sawa. Shikilia tu hivi kutoka ndani. Namisha. Hapo sawa. Yeah, it's another day with another dollar, and we will make sure we're going to be getting to the job. And after we have a very big lineup of today, and keep tuned, because whenever the duty calls, we have to go with it. And this is the beginning. Unaenda na wewe? Hapa tu chini. Twende. Sawa? Yeah, we have to get another gentleman behind. He has to sit, because whenever I'm going to be making sure that I'm loading it with a lot of maize, you're going to be making sure that some of the maize is now coming out very meticulous, and that's how we assemble ourselves. And this is the way of looking for a little bit of the revenue over day. We don't depend on much of the things. We have to get some of the sources that are relevant for us to gain a little bit of something over day. And we're going to be saying about if this brings, another one brings, whenever you combine, it becomes a good asset, and you can use the money to do much of the terrible things to the village. And here we are. Much of the people are going to be asking about, oh, Gintu, how it's going to be working. Today, we have a bulk of the things that are going to be coming to you, and we're going to be wondering about how is it possible. Much of the people are going to be wondering, because this is January, and we have bigger plans to come. As we are, let's get to the job. Less talk, much action. Come to this kind of the side. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Today I have this kind of the stuff. My hair is a bit treated. I'm going to be back to you in a short while. Let's get to the book. This is called Mboka. Na mimi ndiye Gintu. I'm Gintu, eh? Fantastic. Let's get to the work immediately. Guys, we are now done. You can see some of the maize down there, like it's a federal. And now we are out of duty, and everything's so meticulous. Here we go. And I appreciate because if you don't work, you don't eat. It's another day with another dollar, and that's why we're gonna be making some of a little bit some dollars early in the morning, eh? And still it's 8:56, 8:54 early in the morning to Comaveras. And what I can just say is we have already talk about trellised 16 sacks of maize, and that is 1,600 early in the morning. 30 minutes only, and it's only fueling and maintaining the machine. That's what we call the machinery, and it's not far from home. This is my brother's home. This is where we were, and I just, whenever it comes to settling to the village, and I make sure that I'm gonna be hitting the village very properly. That's what I always do, and I always maneuver all around to make sure that everything is coming out more meticulous here. So this is the way of getting some revenue early in the morning. And we're never going to be sitting at home. Some people talk about, oh, Gintu, what have you made? This is how we are. And in the evening, I'm going to be getting back to the town and talk about, to go early in the morning. It's Gintu, woo, Gintu B, great. Gintu C, woo, exactly, Rindima, wherever you are, another day with another dollar. And the best thing, guys, is I'm going to be getting out of here, and I'm going to be checking some places here. And from this kind of the little money that we collect early in the morning here, since I bought this kind of the threshing machine, eventually today I'm going to be purchasing a land also, which is 2 hectares of land, and it's today, and it's the collection of small money and putting them together. As I said, YouTube is a side hustle at this kind of time. Agriculture is the main thing, because agriculture is the backbone of the economy of Kenya. And if you have some of the farm machineries that are going to be motivating and also giving you the positive impact towards your goal, you have to run for it. And never think about all discrimination. Whenever some people meet me with this kind of, I have a bike, I have a threshing machine, some of the people think about, oh, Gintu, you have a lot of money, leave other people to do it. If you give them the machine, I have tried it. I've given out this kind of a machine for the people to work with it. But they don't bring the way when I go myself, because you are the risk taker. You, the owner, you are the risk taker. When I give them, mambo vipi? Oh, tuendele na. Yeah, the boys are making sure they're going to be getting some extra banana. Twende nayo? Kuko sawa siku baya sana. Safi. So guys, when I give out the machine, you know, you're the only person who can feel that kind of the machine because I bought it. But if you give another person, he doesn't feel like, oh, he can use it the way he thinks, he can do whatever irrelevant and much more. So today, after here, I'm going to be getting to the grassroots and also get some extra cash, because these are just the extra cash, because that's 1600 in the morning, and we're going to be getting to others and others. People now are harvesting maize. Everybody's harvesting maize at this kind of time, and we're going to be looking towards it to make sure that people are giving us this kind of the job opportunity. You can see my maize. These are the guinea fowls are coming to eat. Exactly. So you can see the huge amount of maize that is here, and I think also I have maize also. So if I could not be having that kind of a farm machine like a threshing machine, I could not be harvesting and also giving me that kind of the hope. If you have the machinery, very easy. The manpower, very easy. The power that gonna be enabling you to have something, it's very meticulous. I'm gonna be collecting myself, and I'm gonna be getting to the position, and I will check onto that one, and also gonna be having some of the chiefs there to sign the agreement with an immediate effect, talk about the selling, which is a willing buyer and a willing seller, and also have to make sure that everything is done early in the morning before things are going to be cooking out. And that's why we are just venturing into the land industry also, to make sure we're going to be producing also some of extra maize that we need to make sure that we're going to be sustaining the sustainabilities of the nation. Right now, the maize, it's at 42 shillings per each kg. If you have more than 3,000 kgs, like this kind of the maize is going to be more than 4,000 kgs here, and more maybe, more than even 4,000 kgs. So you can calculate it's going to be a lot of money that's going to be coming out of it. And this is agriculture, but not each kind of time. Even this kind of time, we had a little bit of a problem in terms of the harvest, because the sun lit before it could just mature, and some of the maize could not bear good yielding and much more like that one. So we have to go with how the work has to come out more exclusively at this kind of the portfolio. So that's what we're going to be running into, and the machine now going to be resting a little bit here, and it's a very meticulous machine, and everything is just set very okay, and to make sure we're going to be waiting for another client to call immediately, because we have to dominate. And this is the work early in the morning that gives us a little bit of something. And when you see the children and the people working around here, they're going to be getting a breakfast. This is the machine supplying for the early in the mornings, and also other things that are going to be getting it done so meticulous. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Tuko ready kwenda? Have you written the quotation and much more?
Not yet.
Not yet. So we have to draft immediately. Exactly. We have to draft something that we're going to be doing before we're going to be getting to the purchasement of the land immediately. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Enamba bado.
Aya, bora no horário ontem. Aya.
Morande.
Ubute.
Enamba ya nani? Ya Koroso.
Na ndio changu hanga msinga mote kwa Ndewa saa 3 kuma bato meo 0759
Dogo tu. Mr. Koroso.
Hello?
Mambo vipi? Orasuma chana gintu.
Ndio.
Chief to na hano kidogo kobroti hano bobo kei.
Ndio.
Bono sasa nagatune hakishe namba ni yao ngo turi chibesa mo.
Ni yani.
Aya sawa, kwa hivyo mpesa nsawere. Aya. Iko sawa.
Mzuri kweli kweli. Ana maneno.
Hakushika nani inatoaje usiju hanga ya Ruto ya hanga.
kokote nini
Ile chimbe cha Ruto.
hasara baada hakuna.
Bono. Pamoja si mimi nimejua kwamba na waacha hii kazi ikifanyika. Na tunavona Kenya
Ni ganko gamba iga. Iga sino koro. Ko morembe na ko merewano na ko kuberekerana iga tura tukorekeno orama kongo tevi iga no iga sino nyorga nte yorere nge nyenkari yako sasa uruchi gukwanga kuberekerana kora
Koroso Andrew
Andrew sasa kuberekerana tura tukorege ntunyabore yeke tokoma orochi iga sino nirache bintu kuna nturache to hyono butugo boko gekora lakini yange kubiga tiguni nchome nkore hano anaka gwita Kenya nkore sura kambiga tigacho myakore harara kwa gwita Kenya wetu tuchobe tutigiora kwa hivyo maelewano ni kitu cha muhimu.
Umepata? Haya sawa.
Cha muhimu.
Irengo mutome mukore hamwe.
Oyo
Irengo mutome
15.
Jina ni oyo tomari. So aringi kuchimbia cha.
Oyo kono bya sababu.
Daraga mbiriga. Tumotore kwibibere hara ya kuganyera na ya
Ni ukweli. Tumemaliza hiyo. Ametenda tumemaliza tumetoka.
Sasa ndio naga sabiri chi. Korego. Ndio naga sabiri ga. Na nyore gento kera koro.
Kiento kene kwenye karege kore kibasa. Chifu.
Robi. Yango ro manye karahansi.
Nugusuma cha bene.
Hano muratora hamora uwe naona. Bisire. Wikima aho munene ono wiki ariche hano he mbarenga 1 2 3
ata
aho wiki ariche hano he ngani ngukana ariche kupa kufuru moto re hapo
Hiki kimetoka mbali.
chifu hapa pata ni shida mengine katika garaka hiti kuno moko
Sasa nikamokora kana sasa tigambo munene na tutebiga baadaye hayo yetu rai sasa hatujui
kanambe sasa ase nunu kwa kwanza asa mpaka ndigimbo mufundi ntaramanyira umufundi ntamanyire mba kuhaga chambe nekire waranyandikire quotation afunda batebi muche twikarto my quotation erandikire kana manyire metinirenga na maikeno nirenga keno nirenga ono sasa
uche nawe uche twikare bonso si kuchokora umwene
kana njonko gamba warasa konda ke quotation garante ano mokomonga ndigyo onda gambiga sawoni ya hansero seno ni gorero sona hanse sengategate
wero achuche arande katwikai bonso barenga
akureti chifungu bahari
quotation nundara nyumba lenga mbiga ya mabatsa sina tano anyande kire quotation imbarentere hano moko gehetia na wako gende na ande kamba keleba hano moko gehetia hetere ikinda monger turigyo wonde ande ke quotation yae ene quotation ni korento te wagucha
usimuno wenyu ono muhanjire
ono waito tatigo nane wa cruise senti chifu
chifu urocho murutana ko wansere kuma kurigento kinongo tuno ninu musimama ko pe ugomo ya kwanza nsoki tiga kwanza nsoki hano nanyora reto mufundi kanko mutebi origa ne kamatiro na yuiga turatuno tokore quotation yegento keno tigo hari ne kamatira uno sasa kama chemani baitu kama kamati yae tigo turinge acha tuikare ara tokore quotation yeyo tuikae bo
quotation no aku draft ata draft hayo ba
anaweza kuandika alafu arete alafu gabe kama amapendekezo para mtu mwata chele
ndio se muitabi
mbiko umuntu no ele baya no igoroire amapata 35 aragamba 1500 mtu muntu no agakora kwa 1500 si nchi
inyumba yubiki
uhogore ikinto bati uhogore ikamfulani ache usanganya umuntu penyu kama family mono umuntu ono akuba korano omuya mumana to speed aje tu akaya afanye nini anyo lakini
ajenge nyumba
lakini tuseme hivi hili jambo mkivutana zile tofauti zenu ndo zitafanya either mambo yakwe mazuri ama mambo yakwe mabaya. Naomba tu kitu kimoja mahali ambapo kuna wanasemaje penye nia hapakosi njia lakini sehemu ambayo nia unajua kuja jambo lifanyike kuna mambo mangapi mawili ambayo lazima yaambatane kwanza niko radhi nina nia hicho kitu kifanyike pili niwe na uwezo wa kufanya hicho kitu naweza kuwa nina nia ya kufanya kitu natamani sana ikifanyika lakini sina uwezo kile kitu hakitafanyika na inaweza kuwa nina uwezo lakini sina nia sitaki ifanyike hicho kitu hakitafanyika lakini kama niko na nia na nina uwezo hicho kitu kitafanyika kwa dakika 2 tu sasa naomba tu nia ikuwepo munie mamoja kama watoto watu ngapi moja mfanye kitu kimoja kama huyu nani Gintu angelikuwa anasumbua angekuwa hapa kama ingelikuwa ni mtu ambaye anakaroka ametoka. Mimi naomba tu Gintu ufanye tu kile ambacho unajua kizuri kwa Mungu hata kama pia mamako ni kama pia ni mamake pia hapa nje afanye kitu ambacho hata yeye mwenyewe mara anajua kwamba yule mama jamani amenipatia sehemu na mimi pia nimefanya kitu kizuri sawa. Kile ambacho mtu unajua hichi hata mimi mamangu pia mzazi nitamfanyia hiyo tu naomba. Alafu na nyinyi pia mshikamane mfanye ikiwa tu hao watoto wenu, hao watoto ambao wanakuwa hapa wajifunze kutoka kwenu kwamba jambo ufanyike hivi alafu na mama kwa mji mzazi ni nani ni nini. Maana yake nyinyi mzee mama ndio yuaenda, si ndio? Akishatoka nyinyi sasa ndio wazazi. Kama hamukufunza watu wenu mzazi ni nini, jamani.
Haya
Wani mano akorega asiki orego wikini chinso nchigire hinyi ya maiso gao kutoka hitaini ngwe umsuwa kwetu ni warenga mope na ni chiharaka ndio maana tumatoka kuelewana nao.
Sawa. Haya, asante.
Taraki mori ayo ari wewe chochote pamoja
Ntago tipi. Sawa. Wayo? Oh, sawa. Bono sasa ngwenda atore. Ngwenda atore. No, vedi morantevi. Ena uli renga mo.
Iga.
We ogute. Nchohano.
Wapewa nauli. Takachuka mbiga ngori kinyu.
Ohe.
Iya nauli nkote mo ba. Exactly. Hello, beautiful guys again. After all and also the transaction of the money, I have got this kind of the whole land immediately, because here it's just a talk, and that's my all assumption to come out and say we don't have to talk much, and we have to deal with how things going to be coming each kind of the time. No irrelevancy, no nothing. It's a very huge piece of land from where the house is until the farther point where you can see the maize stock around. The maize have not been harvested. It's a very large piece of land, and I have won it. It's a lot of money also for us to transact, and the good thing is I do phone transaction, and I started it doing yesterday for talk about we have the limit that the Safaricom, which is the telecommunication company, always give us up to 500,000 you can transact, which is 499,000 you can transact in a single day. So I started yesterday until today, and we have sorted it out. The chief is there, and all the signings, we have already done the signings, and everything now is very occupable. So this is the piece of land. Here there was a tobacco, as you can see, as I'm just moving towards this kind of the farther point. And also this area of the maize also, it's included. So it's a very huge part of the area that they're going to be occupying to make sure that things are going to be working so meticulous. So it's a, I always come out and I clearly say, by God's grace, we have to go forward, and that is what we are moving up to make sure that we have to invest whatever we're going to be having and also doing it. I cannot go to Nyamwini in terms of some of the people talk about, oh, Gintu, if I can buy a land from Matiko, or buy a land from somewhere else in a huge, awesome amount of money. Some of the people talk about, oh, maybe Gintu is just using this kind of the people. No, I don't invest in such kind of the villages here. So this is the last spot that, this is the last spot, and this is where you can see the area reaches. And I've taken everything. There's nothing gonna be remaining here like, oh, you're gonna be remaining a piece of land. So it was in an auction, and I have just to make sure that I'm gonna be taking that kind of an auction, and that's what I've just done here. So somebody was just planting this kind of the maize, and you can see it's a good fertile area if prepared, so meticulous. You can see how big the maize is gonna be. You can see there's a good yield from here. That's why the area was in an auction, and I had to purchase it to make sure that everything gonna be so meticulous here. So for the good fact of the people supporting Gintu and making sure that things are gonna be coming. Yesterday I never uploaded a video due to I went for the meetings, talk about peacekeeping meetings that I always do, and even this kind of the time I've come from the job. You can see how I'm looking like. I'm looking like a person from it doesn't matter. What matters is are you capable of making it happen? Are you capable of withstanding? Are you capable of getting the money and purchasing that kind of a piece of land? And that is what we want to do. In a way, like we have to do the food security. And the legacy of my father always prevail, and that's why we ever get forward, because we are helping where necessary. I'm helping so many people outside. They also have to help myself, and that's why I'm talking about it is measuring 476 feet by 201 feet to the top. Wide is 207 by 472, which is longer. So you can understand how piece of land is that one. And it's looking like 2 football pitches. It's a very big piece of land. And I say to the Almighty God, thank you very much, because He has given this kind of the priority to me and making it happen. And this is the one of the very meticulous position we have to handle, and also make sure that things are going to be coming out so meticulous from this kind of the position. As I say, respect to much of the people and also making it happen, and things are going to be getting forward here. So I've transacted some of the money, and another money that is remaining, it's going to be coming for the construction of a better home that I've been told, Ogintu, you have to construct a home, which is a house, and they're going to be coming out. We have already agreed today. That's what we had to agree on, to make sure that things are going to be copying out from this kind of the position here. So it's going to be a very huge piece of land here, and they're going to be coming from this kind of an far end until there. So it's a very good piece of land here, and we have to make sure we're going to be investing and making things coming out very clearly. So respect to much of the people whoever are coming and also supporting and saying this is the path forward here. So what I'm going to be saying is I think they've talked about I just take this kind of the house from here and I construct it a new one. You can see this one is a bit very old, so I'm gonna be constructing it here a bit, because I reach where you can see there's a sisal that is starting from there. The sisal is, and and also getting down a bit, so it has been cut. I thought about it could be full up to this kind of the position, but they have said about, oh, it has to be this way, you have to construct a house a bit here, so they have cut it a bit. So I have to go to the farther point and also to the downer area. I think it's gonna be reaching here, as the way I have just spoken, up to this kind of the tobacco, to this kind of a sisal there, and this kind of the portion gonna be for the house. And also I'm gonna be now penetrating from here towards the farther point, and that's the sisal that it's gonna be the one that I'm gonna be stopping from. That is the sisal, and also this is the tree that's gonna be blocking me. I cannot pass through this one here, so I will go to the farther point. As you can see, the maze from the far end, that's where I go up to there. So to the Almighty I say thank you very much, God, for this one, and also for the people supporting Gintu. As I say, we will acquire and acquire and acquire. To the Almighty, respect. This is another day with another dollar. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while, and things are going to be happening. So I'm going to be now farming this area, and to recover that money. You understand, whenever you invest your money, you have to do something that you're going to be recovering. So it's going to be subjected to agriculture, and let it be for agriculture. I understand the agriculture, because my father ever told me that again, to you understand, Kenya cannot grow without agriculture, and you have to absolutely see what can be the best alternative for this place to be planted and come out so successful after that kind of the period of time that are going to be making sure that. And also I will do other things. Maybe I will do dairy farming, because they are very huge land. Even I can sell to a school also at this kind of the moment, and they can make a school from the far point and play pitches to this kind of an area, and it can be so meticulous. You can see how huge it is, and it's going to be covering 2.63 hectares of land. Woo! It's a very big one. And I say, guys, even to my pocket I have maize, guys. And also I always say and give an advice to so many people. Bye. Badai. And I always say to the people, I've come here a bit, it was a challenging here and there. Oh, we have to do this, we have to do this. Oh, the money that we are speaking about, oh, it will be this way. And they know me because I'm coming from the neighboring village. And it's mine because our ancestral land in Sigano's family, it comes up to this kind of the position. From my home, Yabohanse, up to this kind of the position here. Also, this area, it's for my clan people. I come into that kind of the position. But for this kind of an area, so they are our neighbors who are just neighboring this kind of a clan that we are. So that's why you can see I've purchased here. They know me. I've grown up here. I was passing through here, getting to the school here. So I could never come out one day and one time I come and talk about, oh, one day it could be like Gintu will buy here land. And it's something which is a bit giving me a head on, like I have to move, I have to make it happen, because this is the position that we are, and we have to groove to it and make sure that things want to be coming. You understand, whenever some of the people meet with Gintu, I'm just talk about the threshing maize, and I make money a day, and I always make, I don't sleep less than $50 on a day. And whenever I come out to purchase such kind of a piece of land, somebody can come and talk about, oh, Gintu, you scammed money. How can you scam $1 million and come and place it somewhere like here? So a bit, some of the people have to reason and understand, like small things. My father used to say, they are called like a mixed farming, like a reactionate farming, or something that will be bringing some small money, cash flow. That's what my father was ever using. Have a cash flow of money. Like this source can bring, the other source can bring, and another source from here can bring, and the YouTube will now regulate everything. And that's how we ever groove together and make sure that you can make achievement and make bigger things. This YouTube, as I see, it's not for you can never know how the YouTube is. You can never depend on the YouTube only. And that's why I said I have to purchase the lands and I start the farmings, and also I will have the retirement benefit from the YouTube, the retirement benefit of YouTube. And as I say, I saw so many people ever asking about, oh, Gintu, you have never said about how are you earning in terms of the YouTube. What I can say is you can see what is earning, and we can purchase the land and make it happen. It's very expensive. And because we have, the road is just there, some meters from here, we can access the road. And also, if I see how the things want to be coming, I will take over the whole section from this kind of an area. I'll have to maybe produce some daily cattle, some goats. I can do whatever I want at this piece of land. And it will be so meticulous at that kind of the position I am to this kind of the position. Keep tuned. I'm going to be back to you in a short while. Let me handle much of the matters, how they arise and how they come. Let's take some tea. We have to make it happen. Kwa Kiingereza inaitwanga wapi sasa? Artisan. Hello, beautiful people wherever you are. After those kind of the 2-3 things about the land there, I've reached this kind of the section in the Juakali industry. These are artisan people. They make sure that whatever they are feeding from, they are feeding from the real light, which is the sun here. So I want to purchase some of the metallic boxes here. And you understand, I had one of the boys who are an orphan, who is just in the Sibania school and is now in Form 4. And he went back to school and found like the Form 4s had already stolen the box, and they had even thrown it away around the fence, and they were searching, nothing was just found. And it was just a trace of the box, which is the downer area. Even this kind of the top, it was not available. So I have to purchase one. As I went to the school and I told the school they have to act perpendicularly, because those kind of the box, it was stolen there, and we had to calculate a half because a parent cannot be suffering for the whole loss. And again, the school is just relaxing because that kind of the stuffs were just stolen in that kind of the school. It never came to my home. So that's why I want to purchase a metallic box and some books. But the uniform and other stuffs like textbooks that were stolen, the school should provide unto that one. So we had a half. So I'm here to purchase a little bit of it. Which one gonna be so strong? This one gonna be a bit stronger. And you understand, whenever it comes to the pricing, a bit gonna be a bit expensive. I don't know how it's gonna be. Bro, kuja tu, maana ni Form 4, si kitu ya kwenda kukaa nayo sana. Sini hii na hii sema.
Na hii
Hii how much sasa msema aje bro?
1200.
Mura. Hiyo ni market price, selling price.
Ndio sasa nikwambie 15.
Sasa ndio maana 15 ni hii ya chini kidogo. Kwanza ni hii kubwa.
Hii ni 25.
Hiyo hii ni 25. Sasa usinifanyie tao manze.
Wote 11.
Tao moja sawa manze.
Nachukua moja ama?
Nachukua tu kamoja. Ni form 4 manze. Alienda shule akapata form 4 wenye walikuwa last time wameiba ba. Wameiba mpaka kila kitu.
Utaongeza chwani.
Sasa mpaka chwani bro.
Ongeza chwani.
Hata mbona unasukuma sana ba.
Nimevuta sukuma.
Umesukuma. Hapa ni ngori. 1050. I'm gonna be purchasing one here to make sure that everything gonna be so meticulous. Transaction.
How we
What's up?
nisukumie tu.
Okay. Send money. Okay, send money. I can. Exactly. So guys, I think this one gonna be enough. You wanna purchase wapi vitabu? Hapa kuna vitabu hapa, wana irudi kwenda huko juu. Nao niende juu. You have to purchase some books also because they stole everything. Nothing is in school. 1,050. 1050. Thank you. Kenneth. Meticulous. So I think everything gonna be sorted out very meticulous there. And asante bana. Yeah, I have to go and purchase some of the books again, and after purchasing some books, gonna be checking another alternative altogether getting. And I don't know if even some of the containers, some of the basin, I don't know if the laundry guys, there's a little problem that you understand this kind of the life. My father was checking it very hard, and I want to see what's gonna be popping out from this kind of the section, and also handling much of the matters that always arise and how they come. So keep tuned. I'm gonna be getting back even to the school and check the boy and interview the boy a little bit, tell us a bit how the story was, and after that now gonna be checking what to do at that kind of the effective time, and everything gonna be so good. Exactly. So keep tuned. I'm gonna be back to you. So these are Juakari industry, guys. People are making money with this kind of the Juakari things here. It's just some 2-3 things, but they're making money. Exactly. So you have to understand the end. They are learning. Do you understand? The skills always come to that kind of the effective way. So keep tuned. I'm gonna be back to you in a short while. Guys, back again at the Sibania School, which is administration block here, and I'm going to be sorting out the things that repetitively that were happening in terms of the stealing. And this is Sibania administration block here, but I'm waiting for this kind of the boy to come so I can just give out the stuffs that were stolen, and with the former Form 4s as they came to school and they were left here to do their final exams, and they tampered with other people's assets. As I came here, I had to talk about it to the principal, like we have to share a half before everybody should just go in a mess, like everything should not be taken with the parents. And that's the position I've took. I'm just waiting for this kind of the way, but the Form 1s have arrived to this kind of the school, which is grade 10. They have gone for orientation, and they're going to be maybe taking a couple of the moment before they could be arriving here. And I think I have already sorted out 2-3 things that are ready to come, so as I can just make sure that this boy gonna be getting to school and learn much more. Sasa tata ndago tegeri binto binondochi bombara antigiti sana ni vitabu bi mono 14 vitabu 14 hizi hapa 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 na box sasa yeye atajipanga nayo kwenda hapo. Hii ndio ilikuwa tumalizane na yeye. Haya. Yeah, so guys, that was the best thing that I could just do to make sure that we are sorting out for education. We have to make sure that things are be coming, but it was not fair as people are now stealing other people's properties. I learned to this kind of the school. I understand how they are just making things here and there, but it's not a good thing. Whenever whoever steals and think about going to be getting with it, it's not something which is very best at this kind of the moment. And that's why I took this kind of the initiative to make sure that I'm bringing them and also sorting out the things. But the case was a bit longer because when I came here, the boy was just back home to look for the things like the school uniform, the metallic box, and so many things that were stolen because their last Form 4 that was staying, they took even the box and they threw it out of the school. And the boy was now searching for the box. He was given a little bit of 2-3 things to do. He was playing some football. He found that kind of the stuff very far away from the school area. And whenever he went to the principal and talked about, deputy principal, and talked about, okay, how can we sort these kind of things out? He talked about, oh, can you go home and buy them? So I had to come back with him and ask the deputy principal, what do you mean by coming back home? Because the staffs were lost in school, not at home. And we have to make sure that the school removes, and I remove something very small. And that's why I have brought this kind of the metallic box and also some of the books. And other things will be sorted out clearly, as the uniform was bought with the school, and also other things that I've not bought. Like pens, talk about eating stuffs, they have to sort it as a school and make sure that they're going to be getting the relevant things at this kind of the school. That's how we're going to be handling much of the matters are always available here. But some of the issues, we have to solve them repetently, the way it always come, so you can just make sure that everything is just solidized very clearly. So I think they have taken a long time because I have to move to another section to do whatever necessary. And I think that in Form 1's orientation, something like that one I can hear. When I was studying here, it was not here. We were taken to a Bita hotel. I don't know why they are bringing it here. I don't know. It's how the school movement and how the money is always coming in terms of the capitation from the government. We have to understand how the things are coping up here. So I'm going to be back to the village also to handle much of the matters are going to be arising to that kind of an area, and also sort out in terms of the plot, how it's going to be coming, and also to sign much more in terms of buying it completely, as I think the advocate is at Isibania police station there to make sure we're going to be signing everything and holding much of the things how they always come. So keep tuned, keep it locked. I'm going to be back to you in a short while after handling much of the matters. Also going to be getting to Nyankore secondary to handle that kind of the girl also, to make sure that we're going to be the sponsorship has already come out, to make sure we're going to be sorting out that kind of the lady. But I wanted to have a good conversation with this kind of the boy to understand what could not be available at this kind of the time, so we can sort it out. But I think the teacher on duty has slept in class. He's being told to come and check, and to us a bit relaxing, and hesitation is too much. So I cannot wait for the people maybe who don't want us to have these kind of the things to come out clearly. So I'm told like, oh, the teacher gonna be coming. I don't see any kind of the teacher here. Let me sort my bills out and make sure that things gonna be coming out more fantastic. Keep tuned. I'm gonna be back to you as the further things is coming to this kind of the portfolio. And this is just the beginning, coming to you in a short while. We have to run to another duty. Wadogo, hadi kwa namna gani? This is the boy I was waiting for, as I was just making sure I'm gonna be getting out from here. I got a report like, oh, let me now announce it, because I don't have to start talking about, oh, the teacher is gonna be this way. If they don't want, I have to go, because we don't have to force some of the issues here. So whenever I was now kicking out and igniting the motorbike, talked about again to come so you can just sort it out. How are you?
I'm good.
Everything is meticulous?
Yes.
So you are looking like a shamba boy. So this is the zip, man. This is the school zip. Or this is from where?
This is the manual one.
The manual one.
Yeah.
So where's the real one?
The real one is at the dormitory.
Is at the dormitory. Yeah. Did you get the box?
No.
Or the uniform?
Yes.
The teacher said that the school has to buy a uniform a bit for you. Yes. Did you get the uniform?
Yeah, he gave me a trouser and a shirt.
Only?
And a shirt, yes.
Those two only?
Yeah.
Brand new or fake, the second hand?
The new ones.
The new ones?
Yeah.
Anything else that you don't have?
That I don't have. It's just much the books and the books. And
the exercise books you're talking about here?
Yes. Yeah. And the small things for boarding school here.
So some small things are like
toothpaste, soap.
Or are they in this kind of the canteen? Or I leave some money here so can just purchase them in this kind of the canteen. Are they available here? In this canteen?
No, they're not here.
So how can we buy them? So I buy outside, then I come with them here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Another thing maybe?
Another thing like the
what? Eating stuff?
No.
Plate?
No.
I was talking about the stomach is to be prepared very meticulous. The Minister of Infrastructure of the stomach.
The shoe polish.
Or the shoe polish.
Yeah.
Those are the things that are not available.
Yes.
So talk about laundry and some shoe polish and some toothbrush.
Yeah.
And you have some soap?
Soap, no.
You don't have anything. So how have you been surviving here?
We serve like just like men, others we share.
Or you share with others?
Yes.
And what about the basins? Do you have the basins, or the basins are for the community?
Yeah, they're for the community.
For the community is the school community, which means like whenever the basin is done to this kind of the school, you have to share them. If you bring a very big box, you go and take a basin whenever you shower and bring and put it into your box, well good, it will be yours. But if not that way, you put it beside the bed, that is for the community. Any day you can come and find no basin is that available. Yeah. So water is available, because when I aren't here, water was not available in this school. At least I see you are a bit clean. Yes. Because last time I was staying here, some people could think about I'm Form 1, but I was looking like a Form 4. But due to I was very dirty. At least you are very meticulous. Yeah. So anything else? The shoes will finish Form 4.
Yeah, this will finish.
This one will finish. Yeah. Exactly. So guys, a little bit of a history of this kind of the boy. Is just an orphan, and I'm the one making sure that I'm taking care of him, and he's living at my home because I took that kind of the responsibility. As my father was there, promised that Gintu, we can just take the responsibility, and also Sigano, and a young boy who has been admitted here recently. Talk about is called Wilfred Bunyige. Have you met with him?
Yeah.
Our brother?
Yeah, grade 10.
He's grade 10. So they are orientation. So protect him, because whenever I was here, I was protecting all my siblings behind. Okay. Protect them, because much of the people here are rude. Yeah. And not everybody we came from the same stomach. Eh? And you can find somebody going to be coming and talk about, oh, you young boy, come here, pagacha, and the food they cannot eat. Eh? Yeah. I'm going to the kitchen to make sure I'm going to be getting enough food. How about that one?
The food. The food is already there.
This is there, but I have to trigger something. So you have, whenever you reach there, we say, Tata, add. And whenever they see you, they talk about, yes, now I can just understand you properly. Yeah. I'm going to be very meticulous. Yeah. I never hear food, you say yes.
Yeah, the food.
Whenever I say I go to the teacher, I tell the teacher, I give him small things to hit you and make sure that you're going to be learning smart, you'll say no.
Without the food, we can't learn when we are hungry.
No, who told you cannot? Yeah. You have to survive. Survival values of a man. Yeah. The way you have been surviving without a box, without the books, that's how you're going to be surviving. So guys, it's a little bit of some of the things are always coming out. And what happened up to when it reached like, they took your staffs, and how did it come out?
The day the schools were reopened, I didn't reopen.
Due to we are looking for, I've got him. Yeah, the school opened then.
When the school reopened, I didn't open the school. I opened the school late.
Yeah, due to some of the fee problems and challenges that I was to look for the fee before. You have to put the fee before you come to school.
Yeah. So whenever I came at school, I came and found that I never found my box. It wasn't available. So I went around looking for my box. The first day I look for it, I didn't get. The second day, I didn't get. The third day, I get it at the fence. At the fence? Yeah, it was broken down. Yeah. Then the things that were inside there were not there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I found the metals of the
talk about the remains of the metallic box, the ones that were just available. Yeah. So did you get to know who broke into it or whatever happened? Miscellaneously.
Yeah, when I went and reported
the matter to the teacher,
to the boarding master of the school. Yeah. He told me that the form from the last year who are left here, they were just they enter into the dormitory where we leave our belongings, and they start breaking.
So is talk about now the school, that's why it took that kind of the head on, and that's why I came and I complained, so you could get some of the uniform here.
Yes.
Exactly. So that's what the matter going to be, and that's why I'm this kind of the school, to make sure they're going to be sorting out some of the issues, and also I've solved them here. And the last thing that we just meant was just the metallic box, and the books are there. Yes. And whenever we're going to be getting them, then I'm going to be purchasing some other extra stuffs, like maybe talk about the shoe polish and others. Yes. And you have to make sure that everything's going to be coming out clearly. Study well, huh? Yeah. Exactly. Do you have the pocket money?
No, I don't have it.
When you came back home, you had nothing, man. Yeah, survive. That's what we call the survival. You understand, man? Yes. That's how we are being surviving here. Yeah. And also, you understand, my father was delivering some of the kales here. Yeah. Then whenever he comes, I talk about, oh, my father has arrived. Whenever I go to him and talk about, hey, my father, can you leave me with something small? He was talking about, yeah, I've brought some kales you will eat. You understand, man? He was the supplier, so you have to eat whatever I'm bringing here. So I was the lucky. I was eating what was being supplied from home. Yes. I eat my fee.
eat your fee.
Yeah, I was eating my fee. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be talking about here. So study well and make sure that things are gonna be coming out. Eh? Yeah, life outside there are a bit complicated, and make it happen.
Yes.
Read here.
It's going to.
No, the forward one. The second one.
Never backwards.
Forward.
Moving forward.
Moving forward.
Never backwards.
Always move forward. Yeah, whatever you feel like something is not good, make sure that it's some of the reading here, and I have to read it and make sure that we're gonna be motivating him to make sure we're gonna be doing something very characteristically very smart, and that's what we are heading.
Even I was just available to call you and ask you
how the things.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because since last week on Monday, I haven't been sitting in class.
So you have been chased out?
Yeah, because I don't have books.
You don't have books to write on?
Yeah.
And guys, we are looking for ourselves here, and that's why I've reached here to make sure we're going to be supplying, so I cannot have that kind of the problem in terms of the studying, because whenever a teacher comes and don't have some of the books, some of them are rougher than even the screeding part of the house. Some of them are rougher than even the rough cast. So we have to understand how the things are going to be coming. So study well and make it happen. So you don't have a transaction. Today we are doing some transaction. I can speak to the teacher here. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's nice?
It's okay.
You know this boy here? This gentleman?
Yes, this is our student.
Oh, you are a student, but you teach him?
Do you teach you are in which form?
You?
Venus. Yeah, Venus. Okay.
Venus, eh? You teach the Kiswahili.
Exactly.
Yeah, Nahau. Exactly. So I'm gonna transact some money to you, and I think to the canteen.
Yes.
Toothbrush, toothpaste, are they available?
Yeah, they're available.
They're available.
Sure, they're available.
So I don't know how much they cost. Can you tally for that?
I can give you a tally. Yeah.
Toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Let's say 150.
150.
Yeah. Then maybe for what again?
Toothbrush 150.
Toothpaste is 150. Toothbrush you can do at 100 bob.
100
or 80. How much do they sell for you?
I don't know the that book.
They have
like 30
let's say 30-50.
30-50.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you will draw. How I go outside there, then I purchase. I come with them.
That will be better.
That will be better. Exactly. Same. Let me look for them. Then I'm gonna be coming. Thank you, sir.
It's okay.
Exactly. God bless.
It's okay.
I'm coming with them. Wait for me at this kind of the gate section here. Then I'm coming for you.
You're on.
Thank you, guys. I'm coming back for that kind of the stuff. I'm gonna be purchasing some of 2-3 things here. Then I'm gonna be coming back to make sure I'm gonna be sorting out some 2-3 things that are gonna be lost at this kind of the area, and we have to make them come out area very meticulous before. Also, they are just learning, and I don't want to waste much of the time as things gonna be bought immediately with an immediate effect here. To see how the direction is. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Fanta orange. Leta Fanta orange. Na mimi Fanta orange. Fanta orange kweli ni ya wanaume. Leta Coca-Cola. Yeah, guys, I have my friend here. Where? My friend. How are you? Just pause here. We want to eat some lunch here. Yeah, he's my friend here, but a little bit, I don't know. He can tell us what happened to him after we get a little bit of some squashes here. It's lunchtime. I'm parking here my bike to have some service. Chukua soda tukunywe bana. Kufungua unafunguanga aje? Ile ngine ungenifungulia na hii. Yeah.
Kufungulia wewe.
Yeah, you have to open for us. Very meticulous. Wow. Mr. Nyangoko, how are you, my friend?
I'm fine.
So you were to become a teacher. What happened?
Learners fear me.
Who was fearing you?
Learners.
Learners feared you. Yeah. I'm not convinced with that.
Being a teacher, they fear me.
Being a teacher, they fear you. So what about right now? Do you want to go and shave? You want to shave? Guys, it's lunchtime edition. Even the time to eat some food is no longer available. I'm coming from Izibania Boys there, and I'm here to make some services of my bike here. And I've met with my friend here. He's very, very gentleman and is very learned person here. But due to unconditional circumstances, what happened, you can see how he's now carrying himself a bit. And it's not my bad thing, but this is for human beings. And not everybody is so natural and so good willing to see you making it or progressing. Everybody wants to see you maybe meandering here and there a bit, and that's why you can see the gentleman is here a bit and is looking scary, but he understands what you're going to be doing here. Mandazi vipi? Uongeze mandazi. Siwaambie huyu atupatie mandazi. Mandazi. Mandazi, yeah. Yeah. So from here, where are you heading to? Where?
I gave him 200 paper money.
Where? Who?
Uncle.
Which uncle? Which uncle? Tunataka mandazi. Mandazi mbili tu ya mbao iko sawa. Guys, what I can say is when you see things are always moving and you find such kind of a gentleman, they're ever looking for a lunch. They don't have any specific home because he cannot even recognize the home. He was a learned person, but to the environment here, he was now confused. And in terms of thinking capacities are a bit low, and that's what you can see is a bit looking weird, but that's not the end. I want to be buying some lunch. We get some lunch in here. That's what he needs, and we have to make sure that the other things want to be getting forward. What are you saying?
No problem.
No problem. Yeah, eat lunch. Kwa sawa? Niko chonjo. Yo bado ni mpya. Si gara mwama hiyo nataka kuika kumwama. It's nice. Is it good? My gentleman here doesn't hear English. Exactly. So guys, we have to do some service. I always run 500 kilometers. I have to change the oil because to store it very nice. Mambo uko fiti? Haya, mpatie basi mandazi yake. Suruko nataka mbili. Yeah, give him his mandazi. Yuko sawa sasa. Twende kazi. Sasa uweze tulipia. Haki ya Mungu siku hizi. Wagwan. Sina kupatia do. Nakupea Yeah. Guys, let's get some lunch in here with my friend here. They're going to be telling me some stories. Why you can see I'm with him here is in a due course, like he was a very best friend to my father, and whenever you call him that you have a work, he knows how to do it, but it's a bit sometimes he cannot have that mindset like I did that one or I want to do this one here. At this kind of time he can work, and it's a bit of a problem that is there, witchcraft and much more, that make such kind of the people to look like weird, but they are so meticulous whenever it comes to the real sensing, and that's how everything gonna be coming to you live. And we have to share a bit of the luncheon here. Then I'm gonna be accelerating to home to make sure that other things are gonna be coping up, to make sure that we're gonna be making it happen out of here. Keep tuned. I'm gonna be back. This is Zach Discovery's position. I know some of the people when we talk about cock is not good, but it's a squash. During this kind of a hot season, you can see how the sun is lighting here. It's very, very hot, so we have to take some squashes here like soda to cool out our body temperatures and make sure that the other things want to be coping up from this kind of the section here. Utamaliza ama ukoongeza ingine? Unaongeza. Ukoongeza ingine? You need more. Wewe msichana wa mandazi. We have to add more. Make sure that everything is so meticulous at this kind of the position here. So let him eat, because these are the days that we have here, and we have to make sure that everything will come out great. What are you talking about here?
Mabera, make him Mabera.
You are going to Mabera?
Now.
Right now? Who?
Mabera going to take him away.
Oh. Yeah. Tumuongeze mbili. Yeah, he wants extra too, and let him eat, because maybe this is the day you're gonna be having, so he can just eat. How is the food? Nice? Thank you. Let them add him a bit and keep on eating, because this life doesn't have balance. Guys, do you understand, like he was a teacher, and he learned, he went to university with a very good grade due to that time. And he progressed very meticulous, and he became to be a teacher, but whenever it was in a graduation of making it, so he was now insane, and that's why you can see the mental, little bit mentality is not opening up. Mpatie mandazi ya kule.
Nenda soko ngora.
Mpatie mandazi ya kule. Mambo.
Bwana boss ananimema. Unaninulia ndazi?
Mpatie, shikilia vizuri basi. Eka hapa ndani basi.
Wewe mbona unanimema basi kama wewe rafiki yangu?
My friend.
Ndora kwa pohero mheshimu na manda sikano kuya kwa karatasi nene. Safi.
Tunaongeza kidogo kidogo.
Niongeza.
Tunaongeza.
Kwa moja gani?
Wapi hapo tena?
Sawa.
Hayo tatu tena na fundi.
Yeah, we are making it happen. This is the luncheon. Wena soro kurwa tuguchange kurwa wansa koma hachira acha. Ma 50 bob. Fukuma choni chincheru hata. 50 bob ma kayo za kya gotere. Amote byambe ako. Hi. Hi. Soda iko sawa? Itamaliza? Haya, tukule basi. So he likes, we have to eat and make sure that we're going to be sustainable. And you understand you're going to be walking from here to 10 kilometers, and if he doesn't get anybody to buy him some food, he will survive that way. And you're going to be getting to maybe get, we're going to be getting maybe where there is a compost pit, and they're going to be looking for the foodstuffs. That's not maybe something which is healthy, and we have to make it happen as it's going to be coming to this kind of the section here. So keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Say thank you. Thank you very much.